I bet. Let's get into it. This is the Playboi Carti Eras tier list. We have right here Cash Carti. I can't even see the self-titled, Dilate V1, V2, V3, Narcissist, Music V1, I Am Music alongside Sir Cartier. So I guess we can start off with Sir Cartier. Now, or I guess we can add a F tier as well, which is not really needed, but just for visual purposes. Now, Sir Cartier, what we got? What y'all got going on with Sir Cartier? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't tapped in with Sir Cartier. Sir Cartier, what is like the dates for that? What is like the dates for that? Yeah, because I wasn't a fan of Carti around that time. What would y'all say? What's the dates for that? I don't know. Like, yeah, like 2011, 13, 2012, somewhere around there. Like the very early 2010s. 1990 to 2002. Yeah, I wasn't there personally. Mafia, were you a fan of Carti? Was good. Pickup, were you a fan of Carti during Sir Cartier era or not? Personally, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't tapped in. So I guess Sir Cartier, I mean, what is there? Steez, the song with the wolf head on it. That's really it. I mean, it's not too much to talk about. I wasn't there. I'm not gonna be, I'm an OG fan there. Like, nah, it's not true. I was like 2 during Sir Cartier. Damn, cheese. You youngin'? I bet. But that's, yeah, not too much to say about it. Sir Cartier. Cool. Now this is where we start hooping. Cash Carti. Cash Carti. What time frame would y'all say? Is that just 2015 through 2016? Because then you go self-titled 2017, right? I think that's the time frame. Yeah, like 2015. Because that's when I first found Carti. The first time I found Carti was on, actually, I think it was Fetty. How old is Fetty? Let me see. It was either Fetty or Sauce Him Up Like Mellow. And I know that Sauce Him Up Like Mellow was on Lucky's tape. Sauce. Or it was on Lucky's Discog. Up like... Because actually the 2K community put me onto Carti. Sauce. How old is this? This song right here. Look. Yeah, this is the exact YouTube video right here. Look. December of 2016. Yeah, so that's, yeah, the time I started getting into Carti. Like, shout out the 2K com. Because the 2K com around that time, they put me on. So I'll probably go Cash Carti. Introduction to Carti's eras. Some iconic songs in that time too. What do we have? In Abundance as well. I think it's a nice B. I think it's a nice B. Right? Like a nice B, yeah. Because we've seen a 99 overall. I'd say like a Cash Carti in terms of an overall percentage would be like a solid 85. That's a solid 85. I'm hosting the Antagonist tour in Minecraft. That's hard. Yeah, you could post a link. Yeah, that's cool. I don't have Minecraft though, so I don't know how to play it, but shout out, bro. Shout out Minecraft. But Cash Carti, I think, yeah, solid 85 overall. Some pretty iconic songs during this time. And this is like also like a lot of people's introduction to Carti. And everybody's like, yo, drop the tape, drop the tape, drop the tape, boom, boom, boom. And then In Abundance was pretty nice too. So yeah, Cash Carti, nice little 85 overall B tier. That's what I would give him. Mafia, what's your thoughts on Cash Carti? And when did you like, what's Mafia's genesis of being a Carti fan? I don't know. We gotta see.
So Genesis. What was the first Carti song I heard? I would probably say the first Carti song I heard was with X, Geek on the Bitch. Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah, like the remix to it. That's probably the first time I heard.
What is that? 2015?
Not 2016.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's talking about Famous Dex. Famous Dex.
Hmm?
You're talking about Famous Dex, right? Famous Dex Carti? Yeah. No, yeah. Somebody thought you said X.
No. But yeah, and then I just went deeper into that rabbit hole, and the rest is history.
And we never left the rabbit hole. Never left it. What era do you consider talk? I don't know what year that was. I'll probably say Cash Carti though. That's Cash Carti.
But I would say B though. I agree, because
right,
it was definitely a proper foundation to what we have now with him. So
yeah. It was 2015, so Cash, Cash Carti. I bet. Now we go into self-titled Carti. This is when I was like, holy crap, he's that guy. He's him. He's Timothy. A tier. Yeah, I think this is an easy A tier. One of the most memorable eras to be a Carti fan. It was just so fun. Also, just being so young, like just running around, self-titled, I was like, what? I think 8th or 7th grade. Just being like an absolute nuisance to the school. Like, I would just do like stupid stuff in school, like throw oranges at people in the hallways and like throw milk cartons. Like, I was just doing dumb stuff, like pure degen activities in middle school. Nah, I wasn't a bully. No, I wasn't a bully. No, but I was just like that kid who would just do like just stupid stuff here and there. But it was just fun. I don't know why. I would just like get oranges from like the lunch, and like I went to like a pretty active middle school, so it would be like hella like hella heads in the hallways, and I would just chuck oranges. Like, I don't know why, but that's what I would just do in like middle school. I did not have I was actually on the honor roll. I was actually on the honor roll. I was not 0.5 GPA. I was good in school. Like I said, school has been pretty easy to me. But I was just doing like stupid stuff. Like, nah, I never got into fights or anything like that. That wasn't my swag. But like, I was just doing dumb stuff, just too hyper, just like doing stupid stuff. But yeah, that's like what reminds me of like the Cash Carti era. And it was just like fun, pure degen, just great times. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, and then self-titled dropped too, and then that's really when you start like, because like Carti was swagging at the time too, right? And everybody wanted Preem, everybody wanted Bape, everybody wanted to go to Melrose, everybody wanted to go to Round 2. So like that, being that age, like what, 13, 14, and just seeing like Carti and Uzi at the time, and they're like superheroes to me at the time, right? Like, these guys are like the coolest guys on the planet ever. Like, they just got all the swag. They're around Rocky, they're around Tyler, like they're around all the cool, like they was just like the coolest dudes on the planet. And the music was so hard, and just being a kid around that time was just, it was just so fun. It was just so fun. So yeah, I give it an easy A tier for sure. What you got, Mafia?
I was gonna go S. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Because I'm just thinking.
I mean,
that was a great era. Like, you gotta think, like
crazy.
the leaks that came from this era is ridiculous. Like,
I'm not too tapped into self-titled leaks, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, well, what I say, the leaks from that era, because yeah, kinda, but yeah, it was just too good of an era. Too good of an era.
Honestly, I'm kind of there with you. Let's do that. I would say it's bottom tier S, because we have seen absolute. Or actually, okay, do we go S or A tier? Because Mafia goes S. I initially went A tier, kind of convinced me to go S. But I'm looking at some of these eras, and they are by far superior. Okay, yeah, let's bring it down to A. Let's bring it down to A. Okay, yeah. Because I don't want to overly flood the S tier. Okay, yeah, I don't want to overly flood the S tier. Now, do we go S tier? Dialect Carti. Now, yes. This is when you see the transition in Carti. Like, this is when he, like, there was always hints and pieces of like that punk type, rock star type swag, but this is when like it was almost like the dude transformed. Like, you know, he was in the cocoon, and then he like finally made out like, yo, I'm here, and he's like on this whole different alt swag. Like, Carti really put me on Chrome. He was like one of the first people. Him and Uzi were one of the first people like really wearing Chrome back then. Obviously, Chrome's been around, but compared to how popular it is now, like, they was on it pretty early. Pretty underrated leaks too, and this was just another era that was just so fun, but like cooler, because I just think it was a little bit more edgy, right? And at the time, I was like, oh wow, Carti's like really, like his aesthetics like really changed, and like he's gotten a little bit darker, and I kind of rocked with it. And then just honestly, going back, Dial, it's a top 2 Carti album. It is, and this is honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In 2026, I go back more towards Dial It than Whole Lotta Red, but I guess just Whole Lotta Red, just the influence and just at that time and what it did, I'll have it at top 1. But man, Dial It is, yes, it very much is a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece. And then this is also when you start seeing like the baby voice start implementing within Carti's career too. It was just a very dope transition period, and it was just like, oh, this is a new Carti we're experiencing, which I thought was super sick. Yeah, I think you just gotta go S tier, right? You just gotta. Without influence, Dilate is better than Whole Lotta Red. That's not crazy. That's actually honestly a great take. That's honestly not it's not a crazy take. It's not. I think the influence is just so massive to where like, you just kind of have to give it, but like, honestly, song for song in 2026, I might take Diet over. I just see myself going back to that a lot more. But also like every now and then I do go back to Whole Lotta, and I'm like, holy crap, this is absolutely nuts. Like he got it. Diet over. I'm not mad at that. What you got, Mafia S or A tier?
Yes,
Right.
easy.
Okay.
It's no question.
Oh my god, in the shows too. I used to spam that ATL show.
Pilots or
the Live Nation one. Oh yeah.
Times. Shout out
Hard.
Art Dealer, man.
Yeah, because yeah.
He played a pivotal role into all of that. Shout out Art.
Yeah, like he got it. Yeah, because his posters, his merch, just the creative direction and the world building of that era was just so sick. Like you just see that's the blueprint for like a lot of underground artists today. Like it's honestly crazy now that you think of it, like how many artists are influenced by several different Carti eras. And it's just one rapper they're influenced. You got Baby Bartier who's pushing like, you know, the self-titled-ish Pierre Bourne type beats, right? And then you got Osama Sun who on his like V2 swag. And then there was that whole 2021 era where they were like on that Rockstar, Whole Lotta Red, Tie Game, but Whole Lotta Red swag. It's just crazy to see like this one dude, so many eras and how much like different like just like kids he has basically. Like how many sons he has. Che too. Like it's nuts, bro. It's crazy to see.
Basically just like Weezy, bro.
Yeah.
Same
my whole
shit
career
with Weezy,
but
same shit with Thug.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
Literally, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It is nuts. But yeah, we gotta go Diet. Also, I was not able to make the Diet tour, unfortunately. I wanted to go so bad. But my mom, because I didn't drive at the time. I was like, what, Diet 2018? I was like a freshman. So she was like, yeah, I'm just not driving you to a concert. And yeah, you're just too young. So unfortunately, I missed out on the Diet tour, which was damn. Because that would have been a core memory, 1000%. But I love the music during that era. Everything else was a core memory for sure. Swiss just scored again. Are they up 2-1 or 1-1 still? Why I didn't go to the Diet store instead? I was being in 3rd grade. But yeah, that's that. V1. Are we taking V1 over Diet?
In terms of
I don't think so.
I don't know, cause the only
nope, nah. It's still S tier though, right?
Like it's S. I would say it's S tier just because of the leaks itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just the leaks. Like the leaks is just what strength. Like you know, like
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Code of that era. Like,
the leaks is that, but like Diet was more complete.
Mm-hmm. And to be fair, V1 was honestly just an extension of Diet.
Yeah,
that's all it
was.
It was literally called Diet 2 at a.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I would just say just because obviously the god tier leaks we've seen during that era, and like if y'all were there during that era and seeing like the leaks actively drop in real time, it was nuts, bro. I would just be in like math class, and then my boy would be like, "Yo, bro, new Carti leak." And it's like Goku playing. That's like, you didn't know it at the time, but it's like, holy crap, I'm actually listening to like a classic, like for the first time ever. Mm-hmm. And like, I remember when Goku leaked for the first time. I remember when RP Yams leaked for the first time. I remember the exact day RP Yams leaked. That was like dead smack summer 2019, I believe. And I went to like a wedding, I think. And it was like 120, like, it was like 110 degrees in LA during the time. July 1st, 2019. Yeah, exactly. It was smack dead middle summer, so hot. And I was in a suit. And I was at a wedding. And I just see like, oh snap, a new Carti leak came out. And I absolutely fell in love with the leak. And it was RPMs. So yeah, that leak was crazy. And then just like being in math class with one of my friends who was a Carti fan at the time. And he'll be like, yo, you heard the new Carti leak that dropped today? And I would always check like a Snippet Vault's Instagram. Like it was a time. And then Fredo, Pretty Boy Fredo too. Like he was pushing the leaks crazy with them lit intros. My God, that was an error. But I still got what's it called, bro? It's a hole, bro. It's a hole, gang. We ain't doing that, bro. Like chill out, bro. But what's it called? I still got Dilate slightly over, yeah. I still got, yeah, like, why is that the first thing that pops up in your mind, bro? Like, it's a hole, bro. But, yeah. Then we go into V2, which I think this you go top 1. OJ, you're crazy. A tier? Benson A tier? Wow, I didn't think I was gonna see one A tier. I'm not gonna lie. A tier is kind of crazy, bro. A tier is nuts. I can't go A. I can't go A. Mafia, what you got? I got top 1.
Yes.
Top 1 though? I'm going top 1. Personally. I'm trying to see what y'all on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Overrated?
Wait, hold on.
Nah, bro. Cause this is when you like. This is when you seen Carti like. This was like another transition period in his career to where like, all right, like he's really psyched out. Like he really got it, bro. Aesthetic wise, oh my god, fits, not missing, putting it on every single day, bro. Just shot a movie, 48 hours locked in. Like, do y'all not remember that? The fit pics, the hype around this time too, like. Because people dead thought a whole lot of it was going to drop around that time. Like, the theories and then the Bobbleland videos around this time. It was just nuts, bro. And like I said, the fits, oh my god. The music. Okay. You kind of got me there, though. You kind of got me there. You did kind of get me there. Because I would take V1 and V2 music. Wait, hold on. Okay. Damn, I don't know. The music's not overhyped. It's not overhyped. Cause for V2, it's a case to where like if you get it, you get it, and if you get it, you get it, bro. If y'all know what I'm saying, like if you get it and it clicks, it's like wow. Cause I had that moment, I'm like, holy crap, like yeah, he got it. Yeah, there's not really that many leaks from V2. It's more so snippet based, but those snippets, crack. Probably the most iconic snippets hip hop has ever seen, low key. We only have snippets and most of them are overrated. No, bro, no. We're not doing that. Trying to Get Down. Okay, Trying to Get Down. That would you say Trying to Get Down's V1 though?
It is V1.
It is?
Yeah, Trying to Get Down was recorded in like.
I thought it was V2 for the longest.
Like It was recorded around the same time Money and Drug. Yeah, that shit V1. That shit early 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not V2.
Okay. But either way, there's just still like also the new Carti voice. We've seen that impact on a lot of artists today, right? That's something that a lot of people don't talk about, the V2 voice. Some people have bit that for sure. The voice, the snippets he had, and then just the world building and aesthetic he was moving with around this time was just, it was just fire. Like this was like peak era for me to where I was like, I dead thought this dude was like a vampire. Like I dead thought this dude ain't got a phone. Like I thought he was just like completely off the grid, like on some crazy, I don't know what the hell he was on. But I'm like, damn, bro, he's just like, this was just peak era, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This was just peak era. Personally, I'm going top 1. I'll take it. I'll take top 1. I am taking over V1. Yeah, it doesn't clear. It's very like honestly, these three. I don't mad if you take any of these over. It's just kind of like slight preference, very slight, but ahead, nah, I can't do that. Then we go V3, Red Hair Carti. Now, is this top 1? Because this might be top 1. Because the album actually dropped, right? Years of waiting, years of theories, years of delusion, years of... Also, we gotta talk about V2 Lies. The V2 Lies did hit. Can't cap. It sounds crazy, but the lies Carti was dishing out around the era were S tier. They really were. Like, he was giving us some grail lies. Can't cap. But V3, the album finally dropped. He dyed his hair red. That's when you knew it was up. All right, Carti locked in. He got the red hair. Boom. Created a new era in the underground to where we're still seeing its impact to this day. 6 years later, right? It's kind of like the blueprint. I think you might just gotta go S+. I'm kind of with you on that. That's a S+. to S plus. Yeah. Because it actually dropped, and then just the impact of that album, and like I said, what we've been able to see, and just how many sons this album has created, how many careers this particular era of Carti has created is just nuts. And then this is also when Opium, like, I guess V2 is really when Opium started, like, but it was more so like a if you know, like you really had to be tapped in. But like this is when Carti really started like popping in, like really putting out there like, yo, I got a label, I got Ken. Then you start seeing Lone pop around this time too. And then performance wise, absolutely nuts, absolutely disgusting. He had it. He was on the top of the world at this time when it really started popping. I think that's, you got to go S plus. You have to. Mafia, what you got? I got to go S plus.
Yeah, S plus.
I got to.
Blueprint.
The Blueprint. Absolutely. Absolute cinema. That's what that was. All right, then we went to Narcissist. Now, Narcissist, we didn't get too much from this. F, bro, he just LARPed the whole era.
I would honestly do that shit.
I'm getting A. Behind self-titled. Over low-key.
I'll give it a C.
I was going B tier. The chat spamming B.
I would say C.
Behind Cash.
I would say C. Person.
Chat going B. Yeah, I'll go behind Cash Carti. Because there's also not that much you can pull from here. Like, this was more so like Donda era. And there was some cool stuff in there. Like 24 Songs. Junior. Off the Grid. The listening parties was fire. His performances at the listening parties. The whole clown makeup was super, super fire. But it's pretty much it, right? There's a couple leaks.
20% music.
Yeah.
20% music from this era.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so we don't really know too much. The fits was fire. The clown face was fire. We had a pump fake merch release. That's really it, right? And then like the Donda songs. Forget about sample clearances. Drop Narcissist. 2023 is also S plus. Yeah, I would take it over Cash Card just because there was just more content to pull from. Killer/Wicked. Killer/Wicked. I don't know what was that. 2022. I mean, also the Carti hype around this time was pretty crazy. Killers was more music V1, right? Yeah, so I remember everyone associating the OG music logo with Killers. Okay. But yeah, I don't really know too much music. Like, what music wise, what is Narcissist? Like,
Narcissist was basically to simplify it. Narcissist was like an early draft of music V1.
Okay,
that's what it was. Like, it still had that voice shit. Like, basically, like, you know, that robotic shit he was doing heavily in V1. Like, had the same thing. Like, you know, so yeah, that's really it. Like, it's nothing too crazy. I mean,
only music we got was Jumpin', Made It This Far, 2 Out, and Toxic. Yeah, and then like the Donda songs, right? Yeah, there's not too much to pull. Was Medusa V3?
Medusa is yeah, it's V3.
Yeah, because that was 2021, I think.
2020.
Oh, 2020? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Mr. Miyagi too. That would be what, Narcissist era?
No,
what it? I was more V1-ish, right? Yeah, because that was 2022. That was 2/22/22. So yeah, there's not that much to pull from it. Medusa was made one day after a Whole Lot of Red. Okay. But yeah, Killers or not Killers?
A day after? No, it wasn't.
That's what somebody said. When was it made?
It was made like 10 days before.
Before Whole Lot of Red? No, it wasn't. They said January. December, January? Don't really matter though. Basically same thing. But yeah, that's Narcissist era. We'll go B tier. January of 21. Okay. Because you remember they were supposed to not pick. Okay. Then we go Music V1. Now Music V1. What, like, okay. Now we have to talk about years. I guess Music V1 would be what? 22 to 23? just before, or I would just say, yeah, when Carti just started dropping singles. 2023 is S plus. 22 to early 24. Oh, I'm not mad at that. So okay. So for Music V1, we'd go 2022, like I guess the XXL interview to about the feature run. Is that where you kind of stop it? And then iMusic, what do you? Yeah.
I would say Music V1 is XXL up towards
not feature run. So the couple singles he dropped in 2023.
Music V2 is the single runs.
Yeah, they don't have it though. V2. So it just goes to iMusic. V1 was like 22 the early 24. That's what I'm saying. Early 24 was the run. That was what, March, like springtime, right? XXL was Music V1. Yeah. That was kind of like the genesis of that. Wait, so Industrial was not V2? That was 2023. I guess you would say V1 then, no? Yeah, well, the thing that's confusing about this is that there's no V2. That's why it's kind of like messing everybody up. Just add a Carti Cave pick to the tier list. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see. Because, yeah, let's do this one. Boom, save image as. Boom, desktop. Alright, choose files. Boom. Alright, bet. There we go. So it kind of breaks it up. Okay. There we got V1, V2, and then obviously the release. Okay. Music V1, 2022 XXL interview to what? Where do you guys stop it at?
I would stop it at rolling, like basically like Rolling Loud LA, like up towards like March, March.
That's perfect. Like, that's perfect.
Like
that's perfect. I agree with that. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, I'm with you on that. So about Fiend, was Fiend Cave era? Right? Yeah. Yes, okay. So yeah, Rolling Loud is when he would stop it because that was March of 23. Okay. Okay. Yeah. XXL to Rolling Loud of 2023. That was a good era. I'm not going S plus though. I'm not going S plus. It is S tier. I would say bottom tier S. I would say bottom tier S. A minus. S tier, A minus, bro. Yeah, bottom S, right? Yeah, because Music V1 is when really Carti was starting to go deep voice. And everybody's like, oh, what the hell, Carti on? Okay. Performances, absolutely nuts. I was there at that Rolling Loud LA. People deem that as one of Carti's best ever Rolling Louds. Location for the first time in years. That stop breathing clip of bro kicking the wall or whatever he had was absolutely nuts. Was just tearing up festivals. And that time he had it. I would say S. I would say these three are just too iconic. It's too iconic. And you had Rockstars, and then like I guess a decent amount of the album was around this time as well, right? But yeah, this is just a different league. This is you know what? Are we taking this over Cash Carti era? Or not Cash Carti, self-titled era? I'm not gonna lie, no. Yes, no. I'm thinking about it too because, like, okay, self-titled might be a more complete era. It's A, right? Okay, Mafia, what you on?
What?
Where does this go?
With V1?
Yeah. Because I'm looking at it. These are just in a different league, bro.
I would say A.
Over self-titled or no?
Oh, over?
No. Right?
It's not over.
Yeah.
Not over.
Yeah, I can't go over because self-titled is very complete. Now you had great performances, introduction of the D voice, and some nice songs recorded on this. Other than that, what else? Yeah, we've seen a new Chase single. Other than that, what else? That's why I'm kind of going self-titled. The single run though, Music V1 single run. Damn, that was. Run? Are they saying 20? What was that single run? Hold on.
V1?
No, that would be V. That would be V2, no? Wait, I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, the single run is
Because
V2.
that was late 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, this ended early 23. Yeah, this ended early. This ended March of 23. And then you go summer single run. Yeah, for V2. No, yeah, V2's over. V2's are over. XXL to Cave Era. Isn't that single run? Nah, the single run would be what? That was December of 23 forward to about spring of 2024 alongside feature run as well, right? That was that time frame, I guess you would say it. Because V2 would be summer. The Cave would be summer to I don't know when it would end.
Cave Era was from July to no. Cave Era was from like May or June to like July or August. Like he was there for like 2 months. So.
June. Okay, are we just talking about the summer for Cave Era for this V2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cave Era is just summer. V2 was like after that. Like V2 is
right, because like, I was like, okay, this is V1, V2, and V3, but it's technically not that, right? Because
Cave Era is its own separate era, like
right.
That's just pure session.
Because then you would have a V. Yeah. It's a lot to go over. Okay, so then we would need a like what? I'll just do like one of the single cover arts. I guess is what, Backrooms. Boom. Because yeah, the Cave Era was like, it was only summer. It was only summer. Which he was locked in, right? Oh wait. No way. Oh, let me add something. Yeah, I honestly never even broke it down like this before. It's a lot. It's a lot. Check the tracker. I'm not doing all that. I'm not gonna lie. This is a whole lot. Or I guess we could peep it. Let's see it.
What is V2 like? August.
Okay, V3. What are these time frames? June. I've never even been on this. I'm not gonna lie. V3. V1. Are these songs? Oh, this is a song tracker. I've never been on this before. Oh, go to released. Ah, there we are. Okay. I've never been on this before, actually. Let's see. I guess this would give us our perfect time frames and what we can base it off of, right? Okay. V1. So we're in the music eras. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're on Deluxe. We did Narcissist. Okay. All right, V1. 0 singles, 0 albums, 7 features, 7 total release. So this was Sights. City of Gods. Really, he only had ad-libs on that. I guess that's it. There's probably more though. All right, boom. We did. All right, we're on V2 now. Let's see. Okay, music V2. Cave Era / Antagonist Era. So that was summertime. So early June till about September of 23. Okay. Shout out my boy Art Fiend as well. He be in the streams. He actually made this cover. Shout out, bro. Okay. What we got? 3 features. What was the features during this? Popular Fiend. Okay. That's it. And then obviously some songs were recorded in there, but let's see. Single released by The Weeknd. Boom, boom, whatever. Utopia. But also we had like what? Meet Your Mate. Oh yeah, let's check on release. Perfect. Okay, that's the release. Let me see. Hitting that bow at 5. Is there like a thing I can scroll down instead of just scrolling on my mouse? Let's see. Rock Out was made during that time too. Oh, Rock Out. What offset? Okay. Damn, bro. Is there anything? Is there a little thing I could pull? Cause there's hella. There's a bar. I see the bottom, but I don't see the whatever. I'm just gonna scroll. Oh, go to search. Music V2. Okay. Okay. All right, here we are. Perfect. All right, that's V1. We're done with V1. Okay. Damn, I've never been on this in my life. Okay, that's down to 2. All right, V2. Oh, damn, I forgot about 004K trade. That was, May of 23, something like that. Okay, here we are. Music V2, Cave Era, Antagonist. So we have 20 total. We have Doctor, Fake Love, Homicide 555, Meet Your Maker, Minaj, On B5, Problem Child, Roar, We Not Equal, Uzi Passive, Ventmont Jeans, damn, Pop Out, Fiend, Insane, Play This, Problem Child V2. What else do we have? The Truth Is, okay, Rock Out with Offset, Backrooms V1, Flawless, MIA, Perkies, Pop Out V2. Okay. Yeah, now that I'm looking at this. Damn. Okay. K-Vera. We still have to make a V2 though. Or what K-Vera technically, they're saying it's V2, so this is just V2 right here. Okay. So when does this stop? Let me see. When does it stop? Let me see. This is Music V2. Okay. This is Music V2. Couple of great leaks. Damn. Antagonist Aesthetic 2. This is an aesthetic change for Carti 2. S plus? Are we smoking crack? Let's relax. Let's relax. This is not S plus. Let's chill out. I would personally go. I'm low-key looking at an A tier. I'm not gonna lie. What you thinking, Mafia? I'm looking at an A tier. Now I would take it over Music V1, right?
Because I didn't like, yeah.
It says these four are just like they're in a different league, bro. They're just in a different league. They really are. It's S plus aesthetic wise. Aesthetic wise, it was good. Aesthetic wise, it was good. We did have some great songs, but the songs I don't think compete with these eras though. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't to me. C tier? No, not C tier. You're saying that you're saying Narcissist is better? Heck no. Hell no. It's not. Yeah, not C. I would take it over V1 because I guess you could say the songs are equal. I don't really care. But aesthetic wise, that's when you really seen like, all right, we in a new swag. But are we taking this over self-titled? Low key? I'm not mad at that. Just because the Carti hype around this time was crazy too. Then we had a great aesthetic and then some great songs as well made in this era too. Music wise was not heavily overrated. Right? I think I might take it over self-titled. I'm not going to lie. Now I am going to take it over V1 though. Yeah, because that aesthetic is what's like really puts that cherry on top in my opinion. It really does. I'm taking it over. I'm not going to cap. No cap. I'm going to take it over. Now. Wow, V1 music. Yeah, that's when I go self-title over. Yeah, that's when yeah. Okay, yeah. I bet. That's what I got. This is what, a 40-minute video so far. I'm also not editing anything. Okay. And then the last one, this would be the music. Obviously this released, right? Okay. What we got? So Roar come over V1. Bro, you're just singling out one song. That's also a good song too. I do like that song. Music? Really? C tier? Really? C? Really? Where is single run era? I guess this would be considered single run era. Because the V2 ended like what? They said like, I think September or something like that. Halfway through, what's it called? 2023. And I guess this would be what? Different Day Just Forward. Okay. Different Day Forward. It's an A tier, bro. It's an A tier. I think you might I think you just go A. I think this is top 1 A plus. I think this is A plus. That's what I'm saying. The single run was really good. The feature run was really good. The hype. Let's not forget we were losing our minds during the hype. And the album was pretty good. He delivered on the album. So, and then also that Rolling Loud Miami performance was hard. That Rolling Loud LA performance when the album dropped, it was pretty cool. I'll probably go top of the line A. I'm not gonna lie. Carti swag was different during single run. Yeah, like single run was fire. The videos was cooking. The features, obviously, we had some pretty timeless features from Carti. Nah, I'm going. Nah, that era was special. Yeah, that was a special era. That was a special era. Now it's not touching an S tier just because Whole Lotta Red, like I said, and Dilit was just like it's a different beast. But yeah, I have it over Cash. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Cardi's hype, like, are we? When's the next time we're gonna see a level of hype at that level? When's the next time we're gonna see that? Who's
Never
gonna
again.
do that? That's what I'm saying, bro. It was generational. It was generational. It really was. It was. It was generational. The next two Slime album. No. But yeah. What about this era? This, I guess, post-release? That's like a C tier. That's like a C tier. The Baby Boy era is a C tier. Yeah. Let's just create that. Baby Boy Carti. Yeah, that's a C tier. Yeah, it is. It is. Let's see. I don't know. Just cover it. Yeah, let's create it right now. Boom. Baby Boy, very much a C tier for sure. For sure. Yeah. Obviously, we're taking over Sir Cartier. But yeah, it's just been like whatever. Nah, not a F. Not a F. Let's relax. Let's relax. We're still tuning in to see what Carti got going. And there's still a decent amount of hype with Carti, but yeah, it's a little bit all over the place so far within this Baby Boy era so far. 1629 era rank. Let's just get that. Let's see, a 1629 era rank. What would I put that at? Or let me say this. Damn. Oh, that's a web file. Let me take a pic. 1629? It's probably like a 1629 era. Hold on. Let me actually put it in here first. Okay, 1629. I was thinking an A tier. I was thinking bottom tier A. Or honestly, I might take it over V1. I might take it over Music V1. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right to me. I'm not gonna lie. It looks about right to me. Yeah, this is my tier list. This is it.